Hey, what's up guys? Thanks for stopping by the channel. So for this video, we're going to be checking out the latest release to come from the brand Zelos, and that's their Nova version 2. I think this is considered one of their dress watches. It's actually one of the thinnest case they can manufacture, but it also has a lot of distinct Zelos design DNA in it as well. Now, the official launch date for this timepiece is going to be July 5th of this year. This is an early access copy that was kindly gifted to the channel, and I'm actually going to be giving this watch away as part of my 10K subscriber milestone. So stick around to the end of the video if you're interested in winning this particular watch. But when it does launch, this is going to cost around 749 US dollars. There's also a couple of different iterations available, with their top tier Nova 2 being a limited edition, the case being made in tantalum, and I even believe it has an aventurine dial. That watch is going to cost closer to $2,000 though. Now, in terms of the dimensions, it is suited for more of a dress watch profile with a 37mm case diameter. Flipping the watch to the side, I should say, it's 44mm lug to lug. The case thickness is 7mm. If you include that really nice box sapphire crystal, the total height is 9mm. That's from the bottom of the sapphire display case back, and then again to the top of this box crystal protecting this very nice dial. This is a teal dial that has a sunburst effect, some CNC guilloche patterning on the dial, and it's even got a bit of a fume or gradient to the teal, getting darker towards the periphery. So there's a lot going on, but it works very cohesively. Now, if you move past the dial briefly, you can see that the case is all highly polished, quite angular, but very elegant at the same time. The lug opening for the supplied strap is 20mm. This is actually a very premium Horween leather strap made in the USA. Smells amazing, and it has quick release spring bars. Nice contrast white stitch here, some Zelos branding on the underside, and then even the buckle has some nice refinements, a mix of finishing with a polished bevel, and then the Zelos Z logo dead center there as well. And here's a quick in-studio wrist shot, just to see how this watch would wear on a 7.5-inch wrist. That's 19 centimeters in circumference if you use the metric system. And even if you look down the barrel, again, very flat and comfortable to wear. It does have a little bit of wrist presence because it's so much dial, but the weight is only 59 grams on the supply strap. So you forget you're wearing this watch. It's again, very elegant, but also kind of robust at the same time. Now, when I say robust, you might be thinking, well, what does that mean? Well, for one, even though this is a non-screw down crown, you're afforded 50 meters of water resistance, which is above average for a dress piece. And then the movement they're utilizing is also fairly tough. This is an ETA 7001 manual wind caliber, and you can actually see they did quite a bit of work finishing the movement as well. They have some nice blued screws and some nice finishing on the plates themselves. I do believe that you're going to have a numbered edition for this particular watch, and then it also does inform you that it's a Swiss movement, and that it is the Nova 2 version of this particular timepiece. So with this particular movement, it beats away at 3 Hertz, and you can see the sub-seconds dial there just ticking away 6 times per second. You do get about a 46-hour power reserve when you fully wind up this movement. It has 17 joules, and again, it's fairly robust and accurate. I will say that the crown is a little bit small for me to wind with my sausagey fingers, but it does match the profile of the case, and you can see it's nicely signed, and there is some decent knurling to the crown as well. Now, I think the star of the show is of course going to be this beautiful sunburst teal dial. You can see there's a lot of applied elements. You have applied hour markers from 1 to 12, nicely polished alpha style hands. And then you can even see a difference in the pattern that's done on the sub-second style as well. So whereas you have more of that sunburst with a nice Seiko cocktail-esque type pattern for the main hours, the sub-seconds is broken up slightly differently. And then you can see replacing the 6 o'clock index is actually an applied Zelos logo. And then there is an outer minute track that is present just to give you a little bit more depth and dimension. So even though that this is a fairly petite watch and fairly thin, there's a lot of depth and dimension to the dial. In terms of potential negatives, because everything is so high polished, including the case, it will pick up smudges quite easily. And in terms of the crown action, again, fairly small to manually wind. The one other thing I'd like to mention about purchasing a Zelos is that the travel case it comes in is always top notch. In the case of a Nova 2, you're getting this beautiful 3 leather watch roll. And I really like this style where it just kind of pulls out from the top here. So it's easy to take your Nova 2 and then a couple other watches with you if you want to travel. So this is a really nice addition with the launch price for this particular watch. All right, so now if you're interested in actually winning this timepiece or some other cool swag in my 10K subscriber giveaway, I'm going to be posting a Q&A video in the near future that will give more instructions on how to win this particular watch. So please do subscribe to the channel and like this video so you're notified and up to date of when that Q&A video is going to be posted. Again, I really want to thank Elshin and the crew over at Zelos for gifting this watch to the channel. And if you have any comments about this particular watch, please do leave them in the comments section. As always, I can't wait to catch you guys in the next video.